Hello, and welcome to the May vlog. I have some new things to report. I'm decluttering my old rain jacket because it's just not waterproof anymore. So here is my new rain jacket. I'm gonna model it for you. And I actually just came back from a walk and it rained for the first time in a pretty long time. And I can confirm it is actually still waterproof because, of course, I got it secondhand. I got it off like an online marketplace and went to pick it up. I got it for 40 and it's like very gorp core. Looks very technical and I kind of like it. And it's not just an upgrade, it's like a necessary replacement. So that's not an additional item. That counts towards the 12 things I'm allowed to buy this year. And then I also bought this bivouac bag. You just sleep in here with, instead of a tent kind of, with your sleeping pad and your sleeping bag if you're out in nature. And also it's good for emergencies when you're kind of stranded in the mountains. So yeah, I also got this secondhand. This one cost 28 euros, which I think this is a bit expensive for this. Also today I'm picking up another thing, a merino shirt. I'm gonna show you once I have it. But those two will be two things that I'm adding to my belongings because I choose to own them. I'm not replacing something that is broken. It's fine because I did not buy anything during the past 2 months, I think. I'm pretty sure this will be the fourth and fifth thing this year. So we are like on track. It's May, it's the fifth thing, that's fine. And by the way, this is the merino shirt I've been talking about. And I am on my first May hike because I hope that this month maybe it's going to be more than one. We already made it to our first little peak and it's gorgeous here. You have a good view and we will continue over there somewhere. But first I think we have to go up here a bit more. I'm here with a friend and my son, and we're walking on this mountain ridge, and it's beautiful, but it's really technically difficult, which is fun. And so far, no real dangerous parts. But I'm excited. It continues, and it's kind of a small hike, but a difficult one, which is sometimes fun as well. That you don't have to go into high mountains to get some challenging hikes. So we made it to the last and highest peak of our hike, and actually we didn't even want to come here, but then we were like, let's just continue, it's fine. But now I'm a bit exhausted and we have to go down all the way to the train again, but it will be fine. It's supposed to be just 2 hours, and that's what we're doing now. I desperately had to cut my hair again and did that a few hours ago. This is the result. And while I'm not 100% happy, and I'm not sure how well you could have seen this right now, I think this time I learned some more crucial things about hair cutting. like how I have to cut the hair short and where in order for it to fall maybe the way I want it to, even though it's not great this time. I hope at least for next time I've learned something more. Then, do you remember this atlas book with maps that I took home with me? Even though it's like super outdated, but just because I think maps are gorgeous. I wrapped a present in one of the pages, and I honestly think this is so cute. And I also did some more experimenting with watercolor for a card to give with the present. This is not done. Like, I want to go in there with like a pen and make it better. And I'm really not sure if it's gonna be better or worse. But I have fun with things like these. And so it feels like this is more so the creative project of the month of May than this sweater is. Let me show you where it's at actually. Because I have finished one sleeve. And I have started the other. But this, like, just repeating the sleeve I have already done, that just doesn't feel so super creative. And so this gives me more of the creative energy that I want to have every month. But I'm also hoping that this sweater is going to be done at some point. And I mean, I do really like it. I just don't love the fit right now. And I'm really curious to see if it's going to be a lot better after blocking. We are here at the river. I'm here with a friend. And we planned to go on a hike, but then it was raining and we thought, oh, we'll just walk a bit along the river. And now the sun is shining. And we're kind of on a hike just along the river. But it's beautiful. I was here once before, but I'm happy to be back. And it's just such an easy, small adventure. Oh, I think there are fish in the river, but I just hear them. I can't see them. There's so many beautiful pebbles here. I always want to like collect them, but then I leave them here. Like I search for the most beautiful ones and then I still leave them here because I don't need them at home. I have a wardrobe update for you. Even though you know that I'm saying that I really don't want to declutter and don't want to bring in more clothes into my wardrobe, both of these things sometimes happen. So first, in the case of decluttering, I brought this tank top into my life at the end of last year, and I like how it fits, like that's fine and everything, but I'm just so uncomfortable with air around my hips. Also, when I wear a sweater on top, it just doesn't feel good. And therefore, I think maybe this is just not a style of shirt I want in my wardrobe. So I'm gonna bring it to like a clothing swap or bring it to this shed in my neighborhood where everyone can bring stuff they don't need anymore and everyone can take stuff they might want to bring into their lives. And actually from this shed was this pair of jeans. It was a long pair of jeans, but it had a really awkward length. And so I cut it off to make it a pair of like jean shorts. And I kind of like how they fit. At least I like how they look. But they're so uncomfortable because they're just a little bit too small. And so fabric is like pinching and just stretching everywhere. And therefore, I think the best thing to do with these as well is to declutter them and give them to someone else who wants to use them more. Because they're like in a really good shape. I think they look good. I think someone else is gonna enjoy wearing them a lot more than me. Also from this shed in my neighborhood, I found this tank top. And I have like 3 tank tops right now in my wardrobe that are kind of falling apart. I'm still using them. I'm still wearing them, as you know from maybe my last video, if you watched that. But this one is in good shape. So this one will still be going strong once these other ones are actually falling apart. I'm going to show you how it fits. It's just this basic tank top. It's black. And I don't enjoy wearing black if it's like all over a lot of black. But because it's just a tank top, I think it's fine. So yeah, 2 out, 1 in. As you can see, I am packing because tonight we will go to Italy by bus and train, and I need camping stuff, and I hope I will be able to pack it like in not too much of volume. Like I hope to have a small backpack, not extend the roll top. So let's attempt this. This time I think I take this as a second bag, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be a good idea or not, but we will try. I'm such a huge fan of like one bag travel, but if we are traveling by bus and we have to put like the big bag down below, it's good to have an actual second bag. Well, I'm actually pleasantly surprised because this time we agreed that I will take the bigger part of the tent. And yeah, my backpack is a bit bigger than other times, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything fits. And I have this bag with like my water bottle and wallet. Maybe I'll fit a snack in here. So let's go and I'll take you with me.
Perché c'era freddo, sì, anche infatti lo vedo proprio.
No, ti ho dato la via.
Sono andati via.
Yesterday we arrived in this house where we're staying for a few days. This one right here. It's pretty cute, I think. And it was the craziest thing with buses I think I've ever seen. Because our bus, I think, had a traffic accident. And then it was late for over an hour. And so we were like, yeah, we're gonna miss our other bus. There's no way. The buses had live data, but it wasn't really working, and the second one was gone for sure. But then, when we arrived where we needed to change buses, there was a bus waiting. And first I thought that this bus just waited for over an hour for the people who needed to get the connection. But I think the bus driver actually made like an extra tour. It was very clear that it's the last bus of the day that we missed. But because he knew there were people counting on this bus running, I think he just drove an extra tour. And that was amazing. I was so sure we would need to like camp somewhere. There are no taxis here really, no Uber. It's very remote. And so I was just really, really happy when it actually worked out. Yesterday evening we went and checked out the hot springs here, and then this morning we checked out other hot springs, and I enjoy being really active on my vacation, but now it's really hot. I'm sitting in the shade under olive trees and I'm gonna read and just relax a little bit. time here is over, and what we did was basically soaking in hot springs and not much more. So today the journey continues with buses, and buses have not been reliable so far on this trip. Well, today there's a strike, so we already know that most likely buses won't go, and therefore we will try to hitchhike. Let's see how that goes. It's about 3 to 4 hours later, and the only distance we made is the distance we walked to this like gas station. And honestly, it's such an easy route to hitchhike because we just need to go down this road for about 50 kilometers. But no one wants to take us. And it's crazy because I've done this many times during the past 15 years, and it was never as bad as now. We were picked up by a guy who said he can only take us a little bit, and we had really hard language barrier problems. And in the end, he decided to just bring us all the way, which is of course great, so we made it. But I think we really need to put up our tent because it looks like it's almost raining.